What it up, y'all? This is Denny B. Ren here with you guys. I just came home from seeing the amazing Spider-Man Far From Home.
The world needs the next Iron Man.
You going to step up or not?
And I must tell you guys, real quick, I'm going to just give you guys a minute and 30 seconds of how I felt about the movie and the rest of the minutes of spoiling the movie. So first I'm going to talk about non-spoiler about the movie, and then after a minute 30 seconds is up, then it's spoiler time. Alright, let me get to the point. Alright, so I just got back home from seeing Spider-Man Far From Home, and man, this is the best Spider-Man movie that I have ever seen, period. In my opinion, it's almost as better than Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. So Spider-Man Far From Home takes place after Avengers Endgame, following the death of Tony Stark. Spider-Man's trying to get, he's getting back into the world, stuff like that after the snap, and he's going on a field trip towards I think it's was it Italy or Europe, something like that. I don't know, but he's going on a trip, and as soon as he's going on the trip, then he has these little feelings from teenagers, about feeling with MJ and stuff like that. He wants to get close with her, stuff like that. But as always, everywhere that Spider-Man goes, trouble always shoots about. Nick Fury finds out, that there's these weird people called what is it called? The Eternals, the Elements, or something like that. I keep getting names, but y'all correct me. And then there's this new mysterious character that comes in here to involve, and the name is Mysterio. And so Mysterio's teamed up with Peter Parker to fight off these guys. And yeah, that's what the movie is about. Out of my total ratings for the non-spoiler reviews, I will give this movie 10 out of 10. This movie had so many great twists. The action is on point. It's better than Spider-Man Homecoming, I can say that, but I enjoy Spider-Man Homecoming, but this one, for me, topped it Spider-Man Homecoming, so I'll give it that. Alright, so that's my review for Spider-Man Far From Home. So now, I'm about to go into spoiler territories, alright? Because I have so much things to say right now. So, in 3, 2, 1. Spoiler territory. You have been warned, okay? Alright. So, my brain is going to scatter into certain places that what I'm about to be thinking about. So, alright. So let's talk about how well done Mysterio has been. They did Mysterio justice in this movie. Man, I was just sitting in the theater and I was like, alright, first of all, when I first saw the trailer of Spider-Man Far From Home, I heard that Mysterio's going to be introduced and involved, and I was like, wow, I wonder how they are going to do this character, because they portray him like he's a good guy, and he's helping out Spider-Man. And I was like, but knowing me, for playing the Spider-Man games and knowing the comics, stuff like that, I said, but Mysterio is a trickster. He's just this actor guy. He wants to be fame and glory and be dominant. He wants to be remembered, iconic. But the way how they did him, in my opinion, this is the best on-screen perfection of how they did Mysterio. Jake Gyllenhaal did a fantastic job as Mysterio. The special effects and twists, that the part that I like when Spider-Man gave him the glasses, I had the feeling, I was like, okay, he's giving him the glasses that Tony Stark to Quentin Beck. So I'm like, wait a minute. If he gives him that, he's going to give him the ultimate power. There's something is very unsettling with this guy. So as soon as Peter Parker leaves the bar, then Quentin Beck just showed his true colors. Like he had all the people who do the special effects for him, and he had the drones and the everything. Yeah, it was great. And I love the connections. The bonus part was the guy from Iron Man 1 who worked with Obadiah Stane. He helped develop the stuff from for Quentin Beck, and Quentin Beck was in Civil War. See, Marvel is very genius. They can find the most in any movie, they could put a character in between certain scenes, and when you rewatch the movies, for all Captain America all the way to Avengers Endgame, I love the references and connection. It's pitch perfect and stuff, and the visual effects, they were on key and they were on point, and the action, man, in this movie was just outstanding. And come on, my boy Tom Holland. Tom Holland, you are the greatest Spider-Man that I have ever seen. I grew up with Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. He will always be in my childhood heart. You know, Andrew Garfield, it's not your fault. It's the film's fault. But you guys did a great job. You'll be remembered. But Tom Holland, A+ as Spider-Man. I cannot wait to see his growth as Spider-Man. And this movie, it focused more on Spider-Man mostly, you know, because there's no Tony Stark. There's no what Tony Stark is referenced in this movie, and for those who haven't seen Endgame, why we know the fact that Iron Man has died and he's passed and he's long gone and stuff like that. But and they reference Tony Stark that Spider-Man needs to be the hero who he's supposed to become after Iron Man and stuff like that. But it feels like in this one he's maturing in his level, and that he needs to be the man responsible for his own, you know, destiny and stuff like that, you know. But Tom Holland did a great job. The other actors did a great job. The teenagers, Mary J. Yeah, I keep forgetting her name. I have the name on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, she did a fantastic job as MJ. Yeah, I really like her in this one. I loved her in the first one. She was just shady in the first one, but in this one, it really dug into the depth of the characteristics, stuff like that. All the other teenage cast, well, they're not teenagers, but all the other cast members, great job. Flash, Ned always keeps me busting laughing out loud. Betty Brant and all that, and yeah, they were great. And Happy Hogan was great, and Hot May, aka Aunt May, was fantastic as well. And like I said, the action, the set pieces, and I was not bored at all. Like, I was just smiling throughout the movie. Now, when you keep me smiling throughout the movie, that means you're doing something fantastic. Yeah, and like I said, the way how they did Mysterio, I was just wondering how they're gonna do it. But the way how they did him justice, man. He had all the fake special effects, all that stuff. But the special effects and the illusions was so detailed. Like, it was so real. Like, you were just immersed in it. Like, it was just believable. Like, you just felt like Spider-Man. Like, he was just going for this world, and, you know, he was just going through the phase, and then there's some terrifying elements that popped up, which may be a little tense for children and stuff like that. But they did Mysterio a fantastic job. Perfect. What else is great? The twists. There were oh my god, there were plenty of twists in this movie. Nick Fury is not actually Nick Fury, after all, on Earth. I'm thinking now, since I'm thinking about it right now, after watching Avengers Endgame, since they've been resurrected, did Nick Fury come back on Earth, or was he in outer space? You know, when the Hulk, you know, snapped them back to life, and did he just appear in space, or Captain Marvel took him out of space? Because Talos, the Skrulls, were watching Spider-Man this whole time just for Nick Fury, because Nick Fury's on vacation in outer space, you know, because I get it, because he saw a lot of stuff, as, you know, he needs a break. But seeing that end credit got me thinking. I was like, yo, so, and then the Skrulls really got me thinking, because now I'm actually wondering, do you think that half of the Skrulls in Endgame were half of the superheroes? Or, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's just a theory, you know. But that end credit scene really got me thinking. Oh, and the first end credit scene I loved. J. Jonah Jameson, they got J.K. Simmons from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. My brain just literally just freaked out in that moment, you know. And then also seeing Spider-Man swing into Manhattan. Come on now. I was thinking about the Spider-Man PS4 game, and because I love seeing Spider-Man, you know, swing into Manhattan. You know, that's the heart of Spider-Man. It's the heart of New York and stuff. But yeah, overall, this movie, man, you guys did a wonderful job. Marvel, you are doing a fantastic job. I cannot wait to see the vision for Spider-Man in the future. I can imagine this Doc Ock, Green Goblin. I cannot wait to see Miles Morales. Please bring Miles Morales to the big screen, because that's gotta happen. And the multiverse they're setting up, you know, and this movie, man, was just outstanding. So 10 out of 10 for Spider-Man Far From Home. What did you guys think about it? Comment below and let me know. And also, if you like this page, if you like my reactions and my review of it, subscribe. Please, I don't mind and stuff like that. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. So, this is Denny B. Ren signing out with a bang. Ha ha.